Same as me and Phyllis for king and country.
Phyllis?
Yeah, me horse. Figured we travel the world, see exotic lands, get shot at by people with machine guns.
Ain't that right, darling?
So what is it?
It's a red-breasted hooper. What luck?
These damn red-breasted lancer. Bloody hell!
Oh my, Turks! Provided with medical attention.
I'll get it, Doctor. Keep some pressure on the wound.
Oh, do stop. It's just a scratch. In fact, it's not even that.
Sir, what's...
Calf's blood from the kitchen. I simply placed the bag under my arm and gave it a jolly good squeeze. Quite an illusion, don't you think?
Had me fooled. So what the hell's going on here?
Deception. Trickery. A flim-flam designed to convince the Turks that the blood-stained haversack that I left behind was genuine.
The haversack?
Well, it contains certain documents indicating that we intend to launch another full-scale attack on Gaza within the week. It's a lie, but if they believe it, then they will concentrate all their defenses there and leave the real target vulnerable.
So what is the real target?
Beersheba.
Ned? I can't believe it. What are you doing here? Are you in on this?
No, I merely provided miners some information. The fact that you joined the intelligence service, for example.
So this is your fault?
Guilty, as charged. News of your little escapade spreading through camp.
Excellent. With all the spies knocking about the camp, word is bound to get back to the Turks.
It could be a clever attempt to mislead us.
Nonsense. The man who dropped this was shot. Notes of blood. Also, many of these items are personal. Money, letters. Here's one from his wife. They just had a baby. I tell you, these documents are real. There is no mistaking it. The British are preparing a major offensive on Gaza.
They've tried twice and failed, with horrifying losses. So why try again? If I were the British, I'd stop trying to kick the front door in. I'd sneak around the back of the house and enter through the window. Right here at Beersheba.
Move a large force across barren desert. Don't be absurd. It's all in here. All the proof I need. I intend to inform General von Kriechenstein immediately.
Of course. You are his head of intelligence. Let me tell you something, Captain. While you place your call to Gaza, I'll order my men to start rigging the wells with dynamite.
A waste of effort.
A last resort. If you are wrong, and the British do come here, I'll see that they're deprived of the very thing they need most.
Water. An army in the desert travels on it. Men need it. Horses need it. In all things, water is the difference between life and death. And there's not a drop between here and Beersheba. I've looked.
Allenby's plan is to march 50,000 men across the desert in a span of 2 days. Mobility is crucial, so each man will be issued with only 1 canteen of water and enough ammunition for the assault. By the time they get there, their canteens will be empty, and their horses will have been without water for some 30 hours.
My God. They must take Beersheba that same day with the wells intact, or they'll be stranded in the desert without water. It's do or die. There's no turning back.
But you're talking about 50,000 men.
That is why victory must be swift and total. Surprise is the key. My haversack and I have taken the first step. Now it is up to you to reinforce the illusion. Tomorrow, you and another agent will leave for Beersheba, where you will make contact with our operative there.
And my mission?
Do everything you can to protect those wells.
Them ain't birds, sir. Them's bloody bullets. Bullets, you say? I had no idea the desert lark was conversant in firearms. How rude. Perhaps we should turn back.
It's good to see you again, Dad.
And you too. Though I'm shocked to find you so grown up. In my mind's eye, you're still the little boy that I used to terrify with tales of mummies walking the night.
They still scare me, thanks to you.
Then I've done some good in the world, though I doubt Miss Seymour would approve. What news of her?
We exchange letters from time to time. She's still as blustery as ever.
And your father?
I really haven't had time to write.
Perhaps you should make the effort. I'm sure he worries.
We've never really had that much to say to each other, Ned. You know that.
That's not just his failing, surely.
Hey, there's my bloke, Henry. Say hello to my mates. Fellas, this is Henry.
G'day, Henry. Dex.
G'day, Gavin.
Dessa.
Come on, drink up and help us settle this. These blokes think I'm having them on.
Now, Jack says your Major Watts has nearly got knocked bird watching. Now, me, I say Jacko's full of beans.
Well, that's true.
That Brett has got to be the silliest excuse for a major I ever saw.
That's it!
Oh, look out.
One more word out of your Aussie mouth and you're in for a pasting.
Says who, mate?
Gunnery Sergeant Porter, A Battery, British Artillery, that's bloody who. My ears are burning with you running down our fine British officers.
Aye, order. Easy, mate. Relax. There's no offence meant, Gunny. Here, have a round on us. It's not your fault your officers are idiots.
What's your mouth, Aussie?
Truth hurts, eh? How you British officers ever expect to win this war?
Oh, yeah? At least we're in it. Not a bunch of yellow slackers sitting out of the show.
Nah, you're a bunch of dancing girls tripping over your garters. Step aside, give us a chance. We'll win the war for you. You bloody dingo scoundrel. I say we give these boys a battle to write home about. Teach them some manners.
Whoa. Hold it. Listen, we're all on the same side, right? Nobody wants to get thrown in the stockade. I'm sure there's a peaceful way we can settle this.
Perhaps I may have a suggestion.
I'd say he was out of bounds.
That's right, yeah.
That was a nice effort, Henry. You almost scored.
Too bad I got pounded by British artillery. Now I know how the Turks feel. So what did that British officer mean about you Australians being left out of the war?
It's the bloody British. They want all the glory, so they keep us in reserve most of the time. It's like they don't trust us to fight.
Yeah, makes no sense. We took a beating at Gallipoli, but we gave as good as we got. Didn't we, boys?
Too bloody right.
Well, I think they'd want to make use of experienced cavalry.
Oh, we're not cavalry. Mounted infantry. Big difference, see? It's all about mobility. We ride our horses to where the battle is, dismount, and then proceed on foot. That's how we fight.
If they'd let us.
Thanks.
Jack says you're not a bad horseman yourself. For a Yank.
What do you say we have a gallop?